Good afternoon and welcome to ICU TV Lunchtime News. Here are the stories making headlines. Zambia pushes for stronger global water governance at Dubai. Government secures $7.6 billion debt relief. Textile SMEs benefit from new entrepreneur program. In international news, dozens killed in deadly attack on 2 villages in Nigeria's Kwara state. In sports news, plans to constitute lean working group as Fifa supports strategic plan process. With the news details, my name is Natasha Nyendo. The Vice President has delivered a strategic address in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, highlighting Zambia's leadership in advancing water security as a key driver to national development, regional stability, and global cooperation, while reaffirming that water remains central to the country's economic transformation agenda. Government is implementing a one-government approach that integrates water governance across all sectors, strengthening decentralization and promotes local-driven and climate-responsive solutions as part of efforts to support agriculture, energy generation, public health, and climate resilience. Zambia has allocated for a binding global water governance framework ahead of the 2026 Water Conference, while reconfirming the mobilization of $1.82 billion under the Zambia Water Investment Program and a remaining $3.98 billion investment opportunity for partners, as the country prepares to co-chair the interactive dialogue on water for cooperation with Finland at the 2026 conference in Abu Dhabi. Zambia has secured $7.6 billion in debt relief in debt services saving by 2026 following the successful completion of debt restructuring under the IMF support program and the G20 framework. The debt relief has eased fiscal pressure and created space for government to reallocate resources towards priority sectors such as health, education, infrastructure, social protection as part of efforts to support economic recovery and growth. President Hakainde Hichilema's administration is also scaling up development at community level through the increase of the Constituent Development Fund to $40 million per constituency, while pursuing constitutional reforms aimed to strengthen representation and promoting exclusive and sustainable development.
Zambia is projected to save about $7.6 billion in debt service costs by the end of 2026, a position that would have been impossible just 5 years ago when the country was in full debt distress and default. According to the International Monetary Fund, IMF, these savings come from reduced and deferred debt repayments following Zambia's successful restructuring of its external debt. The relief has eased pressure on public finances, stabilized the economy, and created space for spending on growth and social services. This is not a debt write-off. It is cash flow relief. Money that would have gone to creditors is now being redirected to keep the economy moving. President Hakainde Hichilema has been consistent that Zambia cannot remain comfortable with a small economy. The focus has been to grow the size of GDP so that development reaches every part of the country.
5.8% GDP growth, but in 2026 we are looking at well over 6% GDP growth. And if you see where we're coming from a minus 2.8% GDP growth as we were taking public office to where we are now, tremendous effort and progress has been made. But we are the first ones to say we could have done more. We can do more. And we want to push to do more in 2026. Obviously in certain areas with your support. We're working with yourselves your governments.
The Ministry of Small and Medium Enterprise Development, in partnership with the Impact Hub Lusaka and Zikas University, has launched the Entrepreneur in Residence program for small and medium enterprises in the textile industry in Lusaka. The fiscal literacy program is designed to equip textile entrepreneurs with practical skills to start, grow, and manage sustainable business while strengthening the link between creative talent and effective business management. Ministry Permanent Secretary Siveta Mutelo, SME Director Pamela Chitulango, Impact Hub Chief Executive Cecilia Zimba, and Zikas University Vice Chancellor Professor Edwin Beleke were among the officials who participated in the launch, which highlighted the role of SMEs in wealth creation, job generation, and national innovation. We take a break. Coming up in sports and international news. Dozens killed in deadly attack on 2 villages in Nigeria's Kwara state, passed to constitute lean work group as FIFA supports strategic plan process.
The Information and Communications University is complementing government effort in promoting legal and safe mining for all Zambians. ICU is offering a short practical training course to artisanal and small-scale miners and those who intend to venture into mining. This training covers identification of rocks and minerals, mining operations and equipment, health and safety in mining, environmental protection, licensing and compliance, qualifications, National Registration Card NRC. Apply now at www.icuzambia.net. For more information, contact the ICU School of Mines, Department of Artisanal and Small-Scale Mining at +260 763 302 596 or +260 973 263 492. For analysis of mineral samples, contact the ICU School of Mines Laboratory at +260 973 263 492 or +260 977 833 434.
Welcome back, and now in international news. Dozens of people have been killed in a deadly armed attack on Nuko and Woro villages in Nigeria's Kwara state, with assailants also burning houses, shops, and residences of traditional leaders, forcing residents to flee, according to local authorities and rights groups. Kwara State's Governor Abdurarak has confirmed that 75 people were killed, while a Red Cross official in Kwara State, Babaomo Ayodenji, has indicated that the death toll has risen to 162 as search operations continue. And Amnesty International has reported more than 170 deaths, with many victims shot at close range and others burnt alive. Nigerian President Bola Tinubu has attributed the attack to Boko Haram, while lawmaker Mohammed Omar Bayo has linked the violence to Lakora, an armed group afflicted with the Islamic State. The Nigerian government has deployed an army battalion of Kaima constituency in Kwara, as Defense Minister Christopher Musa has confirmed that the presence of small teams of united troops in the country provide intelligence and training support amid continuing security challenges, including insurgency, banditry, kidnapping, and communal conflicts. We take a break. Coming up in sports news.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Welcome back, and now in sports news. The Football Association of Zambia says FIFA will play a key role in the preparation and refinement of association strategic plan following the appointment of 44 members ADHOC committee to oversee the process. First General Secretary Machacha Shepande says the association has met required milestones and is now constituting a smaller technical working group to begin the drafting phase, with members drawn from various professional backgrounds, including strategic planning experts, and confirming that past president will not be part of the group. The working group will develop terms of reference, engage experts, and conduct consultation with key stakeholders including government and the National Support Council of Zambia, the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts, referees, and football fans before submitting a draft strategy plan to the ADHOC committee and later to the first annual generation meeting for approval. That sports item brings us to the end of the news. But before we go, a quick recap of stories making headlines. Zambia pushes for stronger global water governance at Dubai. Government secures 7.6 billion United States dollars debt relief. Textile SMEs benefit from new entrepreneur program. In international news, dozens killed in deadly attack on 2 villages in Nigeria's Kwara state. In sports news, passed to constitute lean working group as FIFA supports strategic plan process. Thank you for watching ICU TV. Do join us for more news details at 20 hours.